What's up, y'all? Happy New Year. We're going to get right into today's total body workout. Instead of a flow, we're going to break it up just a little bit differently, just so we can really target each part of the body that we're looking for today. So go ahead and roll on your mat. We'll start with our warm up. 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just mentally preparing for the workout. One more. And on the next inhale, prepare, exhale, contract the abdominals, gliding the rib cage down towards the pelvis, and then release. And we'll do that 2 more times. So contracting the abdominals, that space between the low back and the mat is starting to disappear. Good. And then on the next exhale, you're just going to flex forward and take your upper body up. Excuse me. And lower down. Let the hands hover off of the mat. Reach them towards the toes. Relax the shoulders. Let's do 2 more. And last one. Now you're just going to take the right leg. That knee is going to fall out to the side, lengthen long on the mat. And then you're just going to rotate the foot and bring it back up. And we're going to do this for 3. Keeping the hips stable. So avoiding rocking the rest of your body. Abs have to be engaged a little bit here. And then now let's take it the other way. So letting it fall inward, rotating it outward, and bringing it back on the mat. We'll do 2 more. And then we'll take it to the left side. All right, left leg falls out. Inhale and exhale as you rotate and pull it back up. Remember, the upper body is stable. Last one here. And then we're going to let the leg fall inward and rotate the hip out. Just warming up the hip joint. Let's go 2 more. Last one. Good. Now get ready to lift the hips off of the mat, 1 vertebrae at a time. So inhale to prepare. Exhale, you're going to glide through that imprint. Lift up the hips and then lower back, middle back, upper back. But keeping your head, neck, and shoulders on the mat. And then you're just going to roll down 1 piece at a time. Exhale. Let's go again. And lower down, upper back, mid back, and low back. And then we'll do 1 more. Last one here. And lower down. Now take the arms up to the ceiling and let's scissor the arm. So right arm goes up towards the head, left arm goes down toward the hips. And then let's just switch them. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears. As you switch, you're actively stabilizing the scapula and initiating the movement there. And behind you with the shoulder blades. Good. Let's pass them 1 more time. Good. And then let's just reach both arms up towards the ceiling and bring them back to starting position. And then let's glide the shoulder blades back towards the mat. And then repeat. Let's go through this 2 more times. So glide the shoulder blades back, keeping the hands parallel. 1 more. Good. And release. Now let's get right into the workout, okay? So we're going to start off with targeting the abdominals. So we're gonna go into our hundreds. So go ahead and imprint. Take the legs up to tabletop. You're gonna inhale, flex the upper body forward. At the same time, lengthen the legs and pump. Inhale for 5 and exhale for 5. We're gonna go 50 here. Keep a slight bend in the elbow. Pumping the arms through the shoulder blades. 10 more. So inhale and exhale and lower down. Now we're going right into our obliques. Take the hands behind the head, lift up and rotate. Extend that left leg and switch. Taking the shoulder to the knee and switch. Let's go 3 more each side. 2. Last one. Then we're going to roll down onto the mat. Arms down flat. Cross the legs at the ankle and then lift the legs up. Using the abdominals until your lower body comes off the floor. And lower back down. One vertebrae at a time. So lift the legs. Bring them up to the ceiling. Slightly overhead. Really engaging the abdominals. Okay, we got 4 more. So 4. Lower down. Last 3. It's a nice controlled movement. Slightly lifting up the hips, using the abdominals. They're starting to warm up here. This is the last one. We're going to go right back into our hundreds, okay? So go ahead and take the feet back to tabletop. Inhale, exhale, come on up and pump the arms. Inhale and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale. 3 more sets. In through the nose, exhale. Last set. Get ready to go into those obliques. Bring it in, lower down, just to reset. Hands behind the head. Let's go. Exhale, come to the left, right side, and switch. Keeping those feet pointed towards the front. 3 more each side. 3. Think shoulder to knee, not elbow. So you're flexing up and rotating with the obliques. I think this is the last one. Each side. Lower down. Cross the opposite leg that you did the first time over the ankle and get ready to lift the hips. For 6. Come on down. Inhale, exhale, lift for 5. 4. 3. Head and shoulders are staying on the mat. Your hands are rested onto the mat, but try not to grip too much. Use your abdominals to control the body. Okay, this is the last one. And release. Pull the knees into the chest and just rock gently side to side. And we're going to move on. And we're going to go right onto our belly for the breaststroke and swan prep. So I'm going to just lay flat on my mat here. We're going to target some back with these movements, okay? So hands are coming out to our W. Your feet are together if that's available, okay? Okay, we're going to just hover off of the mat. Then you're going to take the arms straight in front of you like a dart. You're going to rotate them down to the sides and lift up higher. Then you're going to do that again. Bring the arms up and around, almost like you're diving into water, swinging around, coming up to peek out. Okay, let's go for 5 You're gonna exhale. Inhale as you come up. Really reach those shoulder blades down toward the toes. Everything is active. Engage the glutes. 2 and 1. Now we're gonna take the arms back towards the W. Lift up the feet and laterally rotate them to the outsides of your mat. This time you're going to press into the floor and lift up, including the elbows. Engage the glutes as you come up. Okay, not too far to where you're dumping the abs and you're into your low back, but you're controlled. My shoulder blades are going down. And then we're just going to lower down. Okay, we got 5. Exhale, come up. Really using the glutes and controlling and contracting the abdominals as you come up. We're targeting, we got upper back and some low back here. Of course, some abdominals still. But you're really focused on those shoulder blades. Press into the mat. Glide those shoulder blades down. Engage the glutes. All right. Let's go 2 more. And then we're going to go back into the breaststroke for 6. Okay. Last one. Get ready to pull the feet back to parallel. Lift them back up. Now get ready. Hover off of the mat. Dive into the water. Swing around. Lift up. Exhale for 5. 3. Last 2. Going right back into that swan prep. So rest the arms back. Don't forget the feet. Engaging the glutes as you press into the mat and come up for 6. Really pay attention to the neck. Make sure it's not dipping down or cocking up. Okay. This is 4. For the last 3, you can either stay here or as you come down, I want you to slowly lift the legs as you come down. Okay. And then press back up almost like a seesaw or a teeter-totter. Okay. For 2, remember if this is not available, you're right back where you were starting. You're staying with just the lift and lower of the upper body. Okay, last one. And then lower the legs down. Very good. Go ahead and push back into a shell stretch. So body onto the heels, actively curving the spine with the abdominals. And then let's go on to our right side. We're going to target some of the legs, okay? So go ahead and lay long on the back of your mat. Hips are stacked. So you're familiar with this. We're just going to lift the leg, point about hip height, and then flex the foot down to lower, okay? Remember, the hips are stacked, so we're really targeting the glute here. 4. Lift, flex to lower for 3, 2, and 1. Lift up and take small circles towards the front, using the hip joint so the leg stays stable. 2, and then take it backward for 6, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Now lower the leg. So now we're just going to lift it up, bring that bottom leg up to meet it for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and then we're going to lift up both legs at the same time. Ready? Let's go. 4, that's 3, 2, and 1. Good deal. Bend them in, okay? Let's come up into our forearm. We're now sinking into our shoulder. You press in actively, okay? Your toe is going to stay glued to the other toe, and you're just going to lift up for the clams, okay? We're going to go for 8, 7, 6, 5, really targeting that top glute area. 2, and 1. Now, you're going to lift up the leg, lengthen it out long, and then just bring that knee into you. Press it out, bring it into you. And you're looking to keep your leg at that same height. Remember not to dip into the shoulder. I was actually about to do that too. For 3, lengthen long, really extend the toes, and lower down. Lower down. You're going to extend. We're going to do that whole set one more time, okay? So point to lift, flex to lower for 6 and 5, 4. Everything is active, actively pointing the toe, actively flexing the foot, and get ready to lift and slow circles or tiny circles toward the front. 4, 3, 2, and go backwards. Remember, don't let the abs go. Your abdominals are still engaged. 3, 2, and 1. And then lower down. And then you're going to lift up and bring that bottom leg to meet it. Working the inner thigh here on that opposite leg, that bottom leg. Last one. And then let's lift both legs together for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, come on up, bend the knees, come on up to the forearms, and get ready for the clams. Lift it up for 8, 7, long neck, not sinking into the shoulder at all. 2, get ready to lift that leg up, reach it out long, and pull it in. Use that glute to pull in for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And lower it down. Let's flip over. We're going to do that same set on our opposite side. So we're just going to lengthen long onto our mat, stacking the hips, and get ready to point to lift, flex to lower that foot. We're going for 5, 4, 3. Actively keeping, lengthening that leg. That's going to help really activate that glute for each lift and lower. And get ready for those small circles towards the front for 6, 5, 4, 2, and take it backwards for 6, 4. Lift that bottom leg up to meet the top for 5, 4, 3. Relax that shoulder. That hand is here for support. Both legs lift up for a 6 count. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now remember, we're bending the top. We're bending the legs. Coming up on our forearm. Actively engaging through here to keep our shoulder nice and strong. And then we're just going to keep the toes pointed and lift up that knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now lift up that leg, extend long, and bend it in. Extend long. Woo. 5, 4, 3, 2. Adjust yourself into your shoulder and lower down. We got one more set of everything on this side. Let's go. Point to lift, flex to lower. This leg is nice and warm. 4, try not to look at your leg on this one. Look right in front of you. Last one. And get ready for those circles, tiny circles for 6, 5, 4. Woo, really engage that glute. And take it backwards for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower leg comes up to meet the top. This is 5. Keeping that upper body nice and stable. Abdominals are engaged. For 3, 2. And get ready for both legs. Lift it up. Using the side of your abs on this here to kind of lift up the legs. Lengthen, lift the legs. For 2 and 1. Bend those knees in. Come on up to the forearm. And for those clams, we're just opening up, reaching the knee up towards that ceiling, keeping our toes pointed. 4, 3, 2, last one. And now we're lifting the leg, pointing and extending the leg long and bringing it in. Woo. For 5, 4, keeping that knee up. 2, don't dip down like me. And lower down. Good job. All right, we're gonna go onto our hands and knees. Okay, so we're gonna take our knees back behind our hips. We're gonna go into a plank, okay? So flex the toes up under you and we're gonna lift up. We're gonna do our plank hold for 5 seconds, okay? We're gonna go for 3 sets of 5 seconds, okay? So you're just gonna flex those toes up under you, shift the body weight so your shoulders are directly over the hands. Hold it and lower down. Rest for 3, 2, 1. Let's go back up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower down. One more set. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 4, 3, 2. And lower down. Let's go right into our modified push-up. So let's inhale for 3, lower down. Press up. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Press up. Last 2, 2, 1. Making sure your hands are not too close together. You want them about shoulder distance apart, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and push back. We're gonna come back onto our knees here. And you can sit low. If this is not comfortable, you can sit on your butt because we're just gonna extend the arms long and just swim the arms. You're pumping them through your shoulder blade, okay? And then let's lower it down. You're gonna come down to about chest height. Continue to pump. So you're not flapping the arms. Everything is stable. I'm going through this through my shoulder blades. Okay? And then we're gonna go down one more time. Pump, 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 pump. Take it back up. Core is still engaged. Good. And lower the arms down. Now we're gonna go back into our plank. So we're gonna go, let's go 3 plank. Hold for 5 seconds each, okay? So resetting, if you need to, flex those toes up under you. Get ready, let's go. For 5, 4, 3, nice strong body, 2, 1, and lower down. For 3, 2, let's get ready to go back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower down. Take a breather for 3, 2, let's go. Last one for 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower down. Get ready to go into those push-ups. Inhale for 3, 2, and 1. Press up. 3, 2, 1. This is 4. For 3. Last 2, guys. Let's go. Last one. So we're working that upper body a little bit more. And then we're just going to lift the arms straight up overhead and pump, pump, pump. Inhale, exhale, and lower them down to chest height. Take them back up. And pump for inhale, 4, 5, and exhale. Good. And now for our finisher, and go onto our side. I'm gonna go onto my right side first, just for the side bend. So here your hands, our arms might be a little bit taxed, but we're just gonna go ahead and push through. So it's important to push through, just like when we were doing those clams, into the mat so you're not dipping into the shoulder, okay? Especially because the shoulders might be a little bit fatigued. You're bending the knee, okay? And then that top leg is gonna hook behind the leg that's rested onto your mat. We're just gonna lift up the arm and lift up our hips towards the ceiling, engaging the glute, okay? And then we're gonna come back down. We're gonna go for 5 here, okay? Lift up, lower down. And you're gonna come down right where you ended, right where you started, excuse me. Not dipping down into the shoulder. So 2. This last one, let's hold it. Really reach up. Good. And lower down. So flipping back over to this other side. Same thing. This is it. This is the last thing. We got 5 side bends and we're done. So arm is resting on top of the knee. Pressing into the mat. Press your feet into the mat as well, and then lift up onto that knee. Engage the glute to press the hips forward. And lower down. Exhale for 4. Lift up for 3. Woo. Get into the side bend. Remember, don't dip into the shoulder. Last one. Lift up. Sweep the arm up overhead. Squeeze the glutes. And lower down. Now let's go ahead and lay down on our mat. We're just going to stretch out the lower body a little bit. Take your right leg over the left knee. Reach through and pull on the left thigh. And you should feel the stretch in that bent leg through that glute. Good. Now go ahead and extend that left leg. Point. Just get into the hamstring as well on the opposite side. And then feel that stretch one more time. And then let's switch it. Reaching through, pulling on that right thigh. Gently feeling the stretch in the outer left leg and that glute. And then go ahead and extend. One more time. And breathe. Good. We're going to roll up. We can face each other across the legs. And then just cross that right arm over the chest. Feel that stretch in the right arm. Taking some deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then let's go ahead and swing that left arm across the chest. Feeling that stretch. Just pulling just a little bit behind your arm, about where your tricep is. And lower down, okay? Let's just reach over to our side and sweep. Let yourself fall around. And then you're going to open up on that other side. Now, reach over. And then let yourself fall to the opposite side. and open up. One more time. Reach over to the right. Let yourself sweep around and open up. And now reach to the left. Go ahead and sweep and open up. All right, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed that workout. I will see you at the next one.